Luigi didn't get second place. Luigi didn't get second place. Okay, I'm kidding. Hi guys, I'm John Bro, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario Party and the final board of the game, Eternal Star! Yes. 3-star difficulty level, it's the final board, everyone's happy, except not, because the star is broken, as you can plainly see. Welcome everybody, I'm your guide, Koopa Troopa. Hello, Koopa Troopa. We get to see you one last time, it's so great. I'm glad you're the host of this fantastic board. This cannot be permitted. If I ever lay eyes on Bowser, why I'll... Bowser! And he spins away. Long time no see. I am Bowser, back from the fire, I think that says. I come bearing a gift. I'll give you a hint. It's in my diaper, and it's not a toaster. So we get warp machines. I call them teleporters, but he calls them warp machines, and that is the new gimmick of this board. Plus Baby Bowser. Yeah, I thought we would get Koopa Troopa as our host, but no, we get Baby Bowser instead. And Baby Bowser is very stupid. I mean, you thought Bowser was stupid. No, Baby Bowser's stupid. They call him Koopa Kid in later games, though. I think that started in Mario Party 5. So we are playing as Yoshi, because the votes on the last board were actually quite fun. Mario got no votes, which was kind of lol, in my opinion, that he got no votes. I kinda like how this music is different from the usual music, whenever you have Toad show you where a star is. Blech. But yes, Mario got no votes, Wario got 6 votes, and Yoshi got 7. So, yeah, that's pretty fun. Very close vote. Although overall, Yoshi was shown the most love, because he is a dinosaur, and dinosaurs are cool. Although, this is a kind of interesting bit of information, I suppose. Not really that interesting, but something that applied to me whenever I was in, let's see, I think, was that the 1st grade, 2nd grade, something along those lines. I kept insisting that dinosaurs never existed, because I didn't want to do all this work that had to do with dinosaurs. I figured since it was against my beliefs, I might as well not do all this work about dinosaurs. And they just kept trying to convince me that there is plenty of evidence that dinosaurs did exist, but I was like, well, the Earth was created with dinosaur bones in it so that we could give the illusion of dinosaurs. That would explain everything, wouldn't it? That would explain why humans were the first creatures in the world and dinosaurs weren't, and I don't know. I guess it's still a slightly plausible theory, sort of, but I'm not gonna get into that. Yeah, I just said I don't believe in dinosaurs as an excuse not to do work, which didn't work, by the way. I still had to do the work about dinosaurs. I am not like Calvin and Calvin and Hobbes, who loves dinosaurs with a passion, and says, like his dad says, well, Calvin, why don't you put as much work into your schoolwork as you do with learning about dinosaurs? And Calvin says, it's because we don't learn about dinosaurs. Basically. That is, yes. Yeah, shake those legs, Donkey Kong. Shake those legs. His head is bobbing back and forth as he's riding the bicycle. No one does that when they're riding a bicycle, do they? Not to that extent, at least. Usually people have their heads, like, held forward and perfectly stillness. Okay. Yes. Now you see the start. It says start. The T crossed out star, start. Ah, I see what you did there, Nintendo. It's funny because it's a pun. Nintendo's always seemed to like puns a lot. Even now, they have like Super Mario Galaxy 2's puns with the face ship and the stay under control on the rolling something galaxy. Rolling Rainbow? Is that what it is? Rainbow Road. Pull and tug at Bowser's face. Yes, I always love to pull and tug at Bowser's face. That is something I do all the time, and wow, he has... It's kind of creepy to see his expression like that, because you can sort of see... Is that all I have to do? No. Eyebrows. because you can kind of see the little redness above his eyes. Maybe not here, but you could in this angle, on this little middle thing. What is the redness behind your eyes called? I don't know the parts of the eye. I know that there's the pupil, and I know somewhere in there is the iris. I don't know what that does or where it is, but I know there is one.
Finish!
I was going to say uterus, but that is not part of the eye. Yay! Yoshi wins! Yoshi always wins. Yoshi is the winrar. Thank you, game. Thank you for the 10 coins, which I will probably need whenever I lose a bunch of money later. Or something. Yoshi, start. 2, 1, teleport. Teleport, Yoshi! If we did play as Mario on this board, I would say, teleport, Mario! But no. I wish I knew what Telepo Mario was a reference to. I mean, I've heard it in many Let's Plays. I think some Let's Player may have originated it. I could be totally wrong, though. I could be just like, bleh. Wrong as always. Yeah, I think all the teleporting stuff in this board is completely randomized. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's all randomized. And then eventually on the board, whether it's after a certain number of turns, or whether all of the Baby Bowsers are suddenly gone because people have gotten all the stars from them. I don't know which one. Then all the teleporting location things change. And I think it's kind of disorienting, because all the wires that you see that the teleporters connect to each other with, none of them actually have anything to do with where you teleport to, and that just... It trips me up, because it seems like they should just directly connect to wherever you're going to go next in the teleportation, but it doesn't. Has no relevance. No. There are no treasure chests on the screen. None. Except for that one. And I'm gonna miss it. Yep, I missed it because Donkey Kong got it. Donkey Kong, what do you need a chest for? You have a huge chest. You beat against it every day. Okay. That's great. Okay. I might as well get, like, 1 coin out of this. Coin bags. That works. I'm gonna miss both of them. Oh, not that one. I think I always either underestimate or overestimate how long it takes for this to fire charge up. To fire charge up. You don't fire charge up a fishing pole. What are you saying? Oh, I got it. I didn't get it. I got it. No, I didn't get it. No. It was right there. It was right there. Oh well. It looks like I'm doing pretty well for the coin lead, at least. No stars yet, but coin lead is okay. Seems like every time I play this, no matter how many times I play this board, it seems like I always get stuck near the beginning before I go anywhere else. Of course, naturally on this level, you... Okay, I don't think this board is completely randomized at first. Never mind, I usually recall certain teleporters going over here and certain teleporters going up, so it probably isn't completely randomized, but... Seems like every time I play this board, it seems like everyone kind of gets stuck near the beginning, and then eventually gets further along. Okay, so this is an interesting mechanic. I got a 10, I think that means I automatically win. The player gets to roll a dice block with 8, 9, or 10, and then Baby Bowser gets to roll a dice block with all of the numbers through 1 through 10. And if he gets a higher number than you, you lose a star. If you get a higher number than him, you get a star. I think that's how it works. Because you bet a star, except you don't really bet a star, you bet coins on the star, and you lose or win a star. I don't know, but... he should say bet for a star instead of bet a star. Still, it kind of makes me think of the 4th Professor Layton game, which is the latest one that has been released up to this point so far. Spectre's Flute, Last Spectre, whatever you want to call it. with the London Life thing. You know, the London Life Animal Crossing-esque sort of side adventure thing that they made that is somehow better than Animal Crossing, even though it's just a side adventure, in my opinion. There's a little gambling minigame in that, where there's this random guy, and then there's you, and he tells you, okay, so want to play a gambling minigame? You can bet up to 1,000, let's say, dollars, pounds, I don't know what it actually is in the game. I think it's like the pie carrots that they use normally, or something. But you pick a number between 1 and 13, he picks a number between 1 and 13. You don't know what his number is. Whatever number you get, whether it be a 1 or a 7 or a 12, you bet whether or not it's going to be higher or lower than his number. And if you get higher, sorry. Boo, you rock! I mean, suck! I don't know, you pretty much knew where I was going with that.
Star.
If you guess correctly, you get money, and if you don't, then you lose your bet. Oh. I always look at the wrong thing, it never fails. That time I was looking at the top because I thought, for some reason, that clear, obvious Luigi symbol was a Yoshi in the top left. I better get money for that. No, it's okay. Luigi wins. You deserve to win, Luigi. After all, I mean, if you get first place, then, you know, the first and third from last time will balance out, and you'll get a second place again, right? Sort of? No. I can just pretend I can bend the rules, can't I? This looks nice. This is looking nice so far. Looks like I'll get another star. I mean, it's not a guarantee, because it is a little gambling minigame, but it's very likely. Okay, 8. If it gets a 9 or a 10, then I lose. 2! Hooray! Oh! I lost! We lost! Boo! Curious George reference. You know the part where the man in the yellow hat, what is his name again? I think he has a name in the movie, whereas everywhere else he's the man in the yellow hat and all of the other Curious George related stuff. I don't remember. I don't remember. He has a name, I forgot, but yeah, whenever he's flying over the city with all the balloons and everything, and, ooh, boo. Ooh, boo. Boo, boo. Yeah, he flies over a football stadium. I just picked Luigi, I don't know why. That scene is, that's just the scene that I was referring to, because he flies over the football stadium and he's like, or the announcer is saying something about, they're about to win the game, they're about to win the game. It looks like it's going out of the park. The football hits man in the yellow hat with all the balloons, and he's floating around and everything, and they just say, "We lost," and everyone just starts booing him. Yeah, they're just not even remotely phased that there's this person floating through the air with balloons. They just say, "We lost." It's just funny. It's not the most logical movie in the world. Most cartoons aren't, but it seems like most of that movie tries to be kind of realistic, and then that, well... no. I don't know. It's a fun movie, though. It's probably one of the happiest movies, if not the happiest movie that I've ever seen. It's just such a feel-good movie that it almost makes you sick, but in a good way. Well, Donkey Kong got his first star. This is one of those boards where you get a lot of stars, and there are lots of chance time spaces, so there's a good chance of something crazy happening with stars. Or at least a fair chance, not a good chance. Do-do-do-da-da-da. Do-do-do. I've considered using this music for a Flash movie before. Because it is quite adventurous. It would fit perfectly well for, say, some heroic scene. Or like marching into battle or something. Tug-of-war. Tug-of-war, Mario! No. What? Okay, yep, this is gonna be fun. Control-Spick running game.
Star.
Okay, well, my weird noise was ineffective. I like the sun effect in the background. I like it when games do that, where the sun looks wavy because of the heat. It's cool anyway whenever you see heat effects in games where there's a little waviness in the air. And in real life, too. I mean, it's always cool, really, but I love it whenever the sun does that. And that's part of the reason that I like the, in Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, I like the Riverside Station. I think that's what it's called. I like that area in the game. It has a great atmosphere because of the wavy sun. Of course, in that setting, it's not really so much that it's hot there. It doesn't look like it's a really heated environment. It just looks like it's really relaxing, and the wavy sun is almost like liquid. I don't know. Do 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 do. Chance time spaces will kill us all. Do 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 do. Okay, what do you got, Donkey Kong? Donkey Knog. There's me. That's not a good sign. There's Luigi. That's something. Okay. I mean, I feel sort of bad for Luigi, but I feel better for me. So, there. Okay, it wouldn't have mattered how many coins that was. Any of the coin values on that block would have been all of his coins to me. That's just silly. Silly.